Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Sekiro, where we're continuing the boss grind. We are back once again for more Sword Saint Charmless Bell Demon, and we're going to be jumping into the action here in just a second. How are you doing, Kef? Good to see you. Good to see you over here on the YouTubes. I did see you were streaming a little bit of Talos Principle 2. I took the very briefest of looks, and it looked like an area that I hadn't seen yet, so I yeeted on out of there. So I hope you had fun solving the puzzles this morning. Azu, welcome back. How you doing today? Johannan as well. Got some friendly faces in the chat. Hope y'all are having a good one. Good time of day to all. Yes, same to you as well. We doing it live. We doing it live. Welcome back, Joy. How you doing? That's what morning streams do to you, exactly. The caffeine is still working its way into the brain cells here. I have done a little bit of grinding off stream just to get First, I started getting back the resurrections that we needed, and while I was at it, I just decided to go to the next skill point. So we actually do now have enough skill points, if we want, to actually get this guy. We could invest all of the skills that we need to get the empowered mortal draw. I'm not going to do that right away, because I want to first try to figure out when to use mortal draw. That's the first step. We need to get back to phase 2 and figure out where to use mortal draw. So that is the first course of business here, and we're going to do, I think, like Mabian suggested, and we're going to start off with the reflection. The reflection, I don't know if it is... I think it's probably going to be harder. I have not done the Sword Saint reflection, but I'm going to guess that it's probably a step up, higher posture, maybe higher vitality. But that's fine, because it helps us by bypassing the Genichiro section. It just gets us straight into Sword Saint, and we don't have to worry about any resurrection grinding for the moment. So those are two good things I think we can put up with for the moment while we continue to hone our skills in phase 2. Good. And there is the man of the hour himself. Mavian, how are you doing, friend? Good to see you. I ended up going over to let me hydrate here. Actually, we're working out. The caffeine is working its way into the system, and the morning voice is also getting warmed up here. But yeah, I ended up going to visit a friend who I hadn't seen in a while, who had an unfortunate accident and has a broken ankle. So I was keeping my friend company, catching up with him, and but I did have a very brief moment to drop in and say hi. I hope you had a good time with your Final Fantasy X last night. You're still working your way through those Final Fantasy games. I don't remember if you were on 10. I think you were on 9 last time that I was there, which has been a while now. But there's a lot of those Final Fantasy games, aren't there? So, but yeah, we're going to start on the reflection. So let's go ahead and we've got our umbrella equipped here. We've got Ichimoji to start. I think I'm feeling comfortable enough with phase 1 where we don't need the Ungo's sugar right off the bat. So I think we'll start with Akko's, and then in phase 2 we might apply Ungo's sugar still while we're still learning the moves. I just need to learn the moves. There's no way around it. All of those, it's a completely different moveset in phase 2, and we just got to get used to it. There might be a world, if we're going to start using Mortal Draw at some point, there could be a case to be made for giving ourselves more spirit emblems. Because we do have some downtime there in between phase 1 and phase 2. I think if I back away, I wasn't backing away, I was kind of taking the hit from when he does the phase transition there. But I think if I back away, I might have some time to do multiple things. We'll worry about that later on, though. I'm not going to worry about working with the Tonto here to start. We're just gonna jump right into things. Visiting a friend with a broken ankle definitely takes priority. It's so funny too, because he has security cameras all around his house, and he actually caught himself on camera. The break happened like on his property, and it was such an unfortunate but also kind of hilarious thing that happened. Maybe I'll get to share that someday. Oh, you were on 12. You were on 12, huh? I thought I saw Final Fantasy X in the stream title, but maybe I'm tripping. Not necessarily working through them all, just trying to get through a handful that you enjoyed. I know there are some, I've heard from Joy that there are some, there are highs and lows throughout the Final Fantasy series. You didn't like, you didn't like 12 when you were younger, but you think it's because you were too dumb to understand the gamut system. It is interesting comparing the games that you valued when you were a kid and how that opinion changes over time. 12 is your favorite. Interesting. You love the open nature. I'll have to look into what the difference is between those games, because I only know 7. And even that I played so long ago now, I don't really know it. There's only bits and pieces that I've seen of the others. Okay, time to warm up with... Time to get Sekiro going here. We're gonna look a little silly here probably for the first few attempts. But let's see if we can reestablish some semblance of a rhythm. Sekiro. Well, he's at least getting into a good pattern for us to start, so I'll take that. He's doing the great pattern for us. The problem is I tried to do Ichimonji there, even though I know I shouldn't. Just late on all those deflects. Late on every single one. There was supposed to be a heal there, because now I get the drink punish if I don't get the heal there when I should have. This is more what I was expecting to happen right out of the gate. God, this soundtrack really is a banger, isn't it? What a great tune. I also forgot I'm focusing on the soundtrack. Gotta remember you can't drink. Late. I thought I could do a counter there. Shit. Well, this has gone absolutely horribly. we're just gonna restart this one right now. We're just gonna restart this one. That's just a practice. That one doesn't count. Just a practice run. It was just an avalanche of misfortune, wasn't it? My God. Let's give that I'm going back into the reflection here. I don't have to go up the stairs. Let's jump back in here. How you doing there, Civ player? Welcome in. Good to see you. Check your message here in just a second. Yeah, he does the three, the sequence of 3 there that we have to respect. I can't just go for a counter hit. Well, it might just be the hill. I think Joy might be right. I think Joy might be right. Whoa. Oh, it's because I'm doing I changed umbrellas. Oh, that is way cooler. I don't know if it's better, but it looks way cooler now that we're using the Phoenix Lilac umbrella. That was awesome. Maybe it's not the Phoenix Lilac. That might be the fire one. Whatever the one that does apparitions, that's the one I switched to. And man, the animation there with the projected, it's not projected force. Maybe it is projected force. Whatever the skill that we got yesterday is. It feels like we're on flat ground. There's a Hakalugi. I missed the Hakalugi already. I think Joy might be onto something. I think it's really no more simple than we're dealing with the classic stairs. The classic FromSoft stairs. Boy, I love that animation. I thought I deflected. I swear I hit L1. Swear that I hit L1. We're on flat ground. Hakalugi. Kind of on flat ground. All right, all right. Oh, wait. I've never seen that before. When is that? When has that been a move? So if you run away, he can come track you down before he does his phase change? That's not fair. What the hell's that? What the f... Okay. All right, this dude. See, I should have used Mortal Draw there. Should have used Mortal Draw there. Maybe not there, though. Maybe not there. Way too early. I thought it was the short sword swing coming. Okay. We just I gotta keep seeing the patterns. Even as much as we were starting to get to phase 2 at the end yesterday, I still did not feel any level of, you know, aha, I'm recognizing that move. Aha, I'm recognizing that combination. So far to go, it seems, still. All right, let me catch up a little bit here. Besides the inner bosses, Ishin Charmless Demon Bell is the first hard fight in New Game Plus. The first time I fought him again, it was just like a completely new fight because you have to learn everything. Yeah, I had a pretty, all things considered, I had a pretty easy go of things in New Game. Demon of Hatred was a much tougher fight for me first time through the game than the Sword Saint happened to be, for whatever reason. I think I tend to do better against the humanoid bosses, but just like we've seen with every other fight, well, not every other fight, but most of the fights, like the owl fights, I think the owl fights, what was the other big challenging one? I did a lot of practice on Corrupted Monk that was off camera. That one was pretty challenging for me. We won't talk about Orin of the Water. This one is definitely up there, though. This was not a real practice fight, just a practice fight. Exactly. You should check out the Red Umbrella then? Okay. Maybe we will do that at some point here to kind of switch things up. But I really like the, which one is this one called? It is the Phoenix Lilac. Okay. I did get that part right. I think it took you around 7 hours until you were able to beat him again. We're in hour 4 now, something around there. At least phase 1 is going pretty smoothly. I'm glad at least it does. As long as there's no regression in phase 1, I can feel good about the start here. Because phase 2 just is gnarly as hell. Have y'all seen that before, though? What happened there? Where we ran away I ran away to do some buffs, and he came and chased me down. Is that normally supposed to happen? I mean, I guess it's a thing that can happen, so I gotta take that into account now. Okay. M-Doom. Good morning, friend. How are you doing? How are things in M-Doom land? I'm not going up the stairs. We're not going up the stairs. Any Hades news to report? Any Hades exciting progress? Or any other fun things that you'd like to share? Hope you're having a good one. Hanging out. We're back on the boss grind. Just me doing more dying. Don't mind me. Just me. Dying like usual. That was... that felt like an unusual sequence. Don't know what I did different there. Gosh. Let's get back on course here. I've got the Mortal Draw still equipped. I want my Ichimonji for this phase. That's the other thing about switching to Mortal Draw, is it? You gotta remember to switch it back. A little bit of an incline. Still kind of on the same incline, so maybe I'm not sure. It's nice that we have time for a drink and an Ichimonji. I could have charged that. Nice. Man, there's 6. How many moves are there in that sequence? Good lord. I can't drink. What am I doing? Well, I guess maybe I can. I don't know. Damn it. Okay, okay. A little bit more of a flow that time. I never did switch to Mortal Draw. I kind of felt like I had a flow going and I didn't want to break it, but that is, if I'm going to switch to Mortal Draw, I need to do it like at the transition. Like maybe that's the first thing we do, is just go straight to the pause menu after we get the death blow. That's probably the most consistent thing to try to focus on. Are you addicted to Hades again? I love to hear that. Great addiction to have. Almost caught up to where you were before losing the save file. Honestly, I think the fresh file... I kind of like starting a fresh file from time to time. I did start a fresh file recently with Hell Mode. Well, not too recently. It's been a little while now, but I did try out Hell Mode, and I did manage to... I don't remember how many runs it took me, but I played up to the point where I got a clear. It was a lot of fun. Hades 2 news. Yeah, Hades 2 news. Silksong news. There would be some great Christmas presents that it would be nice to have in terms of game announcements, but we'll have to stay patient. Phase 1 is looking good. Phase 1 is not a worry at this point. Famous last words, as we're going to get stomped on here when I go back in. But this guy has all the moves. And I think it maybe is going to take what I've done in other fights, like Inner Genichiro. The final phase of Inner Genichiro, the key to that fight for me was just backing off, being a little more patient. Not going for as many counterattacks, just focusing on deflecting. Like, maybe that's what the phase 2 is going to be about. Looks like maybe an incline. Damn it. That's the one there. That's the one there that is just so nasty. Okay. Interrupt. Another reason to use Mortal Draw. I'm out of Spirit Emblems now, so I don't want to start leaning on this too heavily, but... no Spirit Emblems. Although I think I actually had one left, didn't I? Fuck. I almost used my combat art. Didn't jump. He doesn't always do the Mikiri counter move after the four Glock. Okay. That was the best phase 2 yet. What clicked there? What was better? One thing that was better was Mortal Draw. Mortal Draw was pretty dang good. We found some openings for Mortal Draw. One of the best openings seems to be the classic dodge to the side when the boss is doing the big overhand swing. That seems to be the best opening. But maybe we can also get him coming out of a Mikiri counter. I was trying to do Ichimonji out of the Makiri counter move, and he was stepping backward. But it looks like he can... Well, we'll see if he steps backward. I don't think he did this last time. But when I did Mortal Draw out of the Makiri counter, he got caught by it. In fact, he got interrupted. So, Mortal Draw, not bad. Maybe we should start thinking about just dropping these 12 skill points into the empowered version. Starting to look cleaner. Welcome in, Matt. Hope you're having a good morning. Makiri or jump not like this. Which one? Why can't you just stay consistent? Because then it wouldn't be Sword Saint, would it? I'm not sure, but I think if he rotates clockwise, it's a Makiri, and if he rotates counterclockwise, it's a jump. See, that's the kind of stuff I actually like at this point. If there are little tells like that that I can start to watch for, then I will do so. And I'm happy for people to kind of offer that, because I can't always see, very seldom can I see that stuff real time when I'm sitting here doing the fight. I will see it when I go back to edit footage or when I'm watching somebody else, and that's why I need you all in the chat to help notice those details for me. So I appreciate that. Divine Confetti does 1.5 times more damage, so you might want to use it. We could think about using that. The one thing I have noticed is that Divine Confetti does sort of change my swings, it feels like. My sword swings seem a little different. But I haven't used it that often, so I will consider it. The other trick with Divine Confetti is finding the spot to use it. It's another thing that I have to think about. On top of... I could use it instead of doing a sugar. We could put that there instead of taking an Akko's sugar. So, I'll think about it here. Sekiro. It does stack with sugars as well. Okay, that did not go the way I wanted it to. Still have Mortal Draw, god damn it. Don't want that now. Never doesn't make me smile. The Hakalugi. Knew I was early. That's not a Makiri counter. Fuck. That was supposed to be a Makiri, and I thought I did it. Fuck. Slow. This one is all out of sync. Hesitation is defeat. Fuck me. See, maybe it's not, because we're kind of on a flat surface there, so maybe it's not the incline after all. Maybe it's just freaking RNG. Nice. All right, finally found the flow. After too long. Okay. Maybe we'll try Divine Confetti here and just see. Let's just see what happens. I got the jump off. There is a different spin, that's for sure. He did not get interrupted that time. Another positive about the Divine Confetti is it feels like it lasts longer. That's a Mikiri counter. Fuck. Okay. My focus started drifting there. If nothing else, I do like the fact that the Divine Confetti lasts a lot longer than a sugar. And the fact that it deals 1.5 times damage, I had noticed, I think, when I used it off camera, it doesn't do incidental damage, or it doesn't, I don't think it does, like, you know, if the enemy blocks your attack or deflects your attack, they don't take chip damage like you do with Charmless. Or if you're just, you know, fighting a fire enemy or something. So why don't we go ahead... I mean, I'm gonna switch to the Mortal Draw anyway, so I'll just pop the confetti from the menu. I can just do it from here. We can make it work. Love the streams. How you doing, Tarantula? Good to see you. We're on the grind. But we're learning. I think we're making some progress here. Hope you're having a good weekend. Christmas weekend. Could just be timing or spacing. I would like to eventually watch somebody else doing the fight and see if they're able to get it consistently, and if so, how do they do it? Maybe Matt doing like the step back that he uses, because I feel like I must have been doing a different step back because it wasn't consistent enough. Okay, let's get to it. We're gonna get you, Sword Saint. We're coming for you. Gonna figure this shit out. Sekiro. I like this pattern, though. The pattern that we're usually able to get him in. This is a great pattern. Really, really makes phase 1 consistent. Like, just keep doing this thing all day long. Love it. This one's okay, because I've got the umbrella timing down a little bit better. I thought I might have missed the death blow. I was just on muscle memory instinct there, going to the projected force afterward instead of just going in for the death blow. We still got it though. No big deal. I was worried I might not get it because I had waited a little bit longer. I should have dodged there and gone for Mortal Draw. Dang, once you get out of step on that, it's a 6 sequence, I don't know, maybe 7, that eventually ends with... It might be dicey going for the second swing. Because eventually the Mikiri counter comes. So the Mikiri is the 7th. There's 6 strikes in total, and they are so differently timed. Oh my god. That's the one I think that's killing me the most. It would be very useful probably to just sit back and watch that sequence, but I really just need to focus in more on, like, because it feels like there's 2 quick short sword swings, and then the halberd or the spear, it's so much more delayed, right? He's gearing up for the spear halberd swings, and that's where I'm just sitting there spamming. And I'm spamming, like, tensed up, panicking, instead of I should be relaxed and focused on when is the swing actually happening. Watch him, watch his character, watch his animations. When is the swing actually initiating? Matt is definitely right that there are different rotations in terms of which, when he is doing like a Mikiri counter move versus, we're just going to put this on the bar, actually. We're just going to put the Divine Confetti on the bar, because I actually do like how the fact that this lasts longer. So let's put that here, and we'll go back to Ichimonji. So there are tells as to when he's going to do a sweep versus a Mikiri counter, but that's really not what's... We've got to learn this. It's another 7-strike combination that we've got to get down. Ishin is a pain to learn to read. This phase 2, for sure, right now, is taking all that I've got. Have you done this fight, Charmless Bell Demon? Tarantula? This is the mode that I want you in. Get into this pattern, please. All day long. All day long. Just keep on doing this. Well, I got you in a slightly different pattern now, but I'm kind of okay with that too. Nope, I'm fucking going into this shockwave. What am I thinking? There's just muscle memory there from the other attack. Fucking too late. Ah. I got out of the pattern. I lost focus. And that's all it takes against this guy, motherfucker. I do not know what that Mikiri... it's not a Mikiri counter, but what is that Perilous Blow? How am I supposed to respond to that? We're getting a little lucky going for the Ichimonji there. I shouldn't be doing that when I missed the Mikiri counter. Maybe I should wait a little longer to do the Mikiri? Is that the key? Am I just going too soon? That definitely I went too soon to there. To there? You know what? It might be a timing thing. Like, I might be activating the Mikiri counter just a tad too soon. I'll have to play around with that. Now that I'm already here, I'll go activate the confetti directly. Too early. Too early. And then there's a little bit longer, I think there's a little bit of a longer delay. A little bit more of a delay when you're taking a pellet compared to a flask. Could be wrong about that. But I definitely did not get out of the way in time there. I do think that if you drink, in phase 2, if you immediately drink after a res, it feels like he goes into the overhand swing, and I usually have time to dodge still. But maybe that's not the case if it's a pellet. That phase 1 got out of sync, and that's what really killed us there. We've got to continue to... It's great if we can do a flawless phase 1, or at least a heal-free phase 1 like we've had a lot of times here. Are you dying on purpose to make a stream? Are you dying on purpose to make a stream? What do you think, chat? What do y'all think? What is the correct answer here? You did it, Charmless Bell Demon, base HP. Tarantula does not mess around. Goddamn. GG's on that. That's awesome. Maybe one day. I do like Sekiro a lot. Maybe one day I'll have enough in me to go for that sort of a punishment. I'm not using fucking Ichimonji. I don't know. Forgot to switch though to Ichimonji. Almost dodged too soon. I guess that's a sweep, huh? He just does that very seldomly. I shouldn't have drunk. What am I doing? Ah. These phase one attempts are starting to get a little dicey here. Starting to get a little dicey in phase 1. We need to clean it up. I don't know. Maybe it's not a timing thing after all. I don't know. Who knows at this point? Never mind. It feels like I was doing the same late timing. And it didn't work. That's the one. That's the one we got to figure out. Got to get better at that one. Maybe not go for the second mortal draw. Just the one here. Okay. I feel like that's the first time I've been even close to deflecting all that. Shit. And then he follows up with another one and just... Here, have another. Have another to go with your... you thought you had it? Nope, you don't. You thought you had it. I was gonna say, died on purpose for content? What do you think this is, the Happy Hop? It doesn't feel good to have your posture broken for a single tiny mistiming. You have to deflect and move perfectly. You have to play the game to the end. I don't recommend it, honestly, pure hell. Only for the most die-hard. I have done some pretty crazy stuff in Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was a game that I was very much devoted to and willing to put myself through quite a bit because I just loved playing that game and didn't want to stop. I don't know if I have the same thing in me for Sekiro, but man, this game is awesome. You just go one step at a time, you know. We're working on one challenge right now, and then you focus on the next challenge when it comes. That's what I did in Hollow Knight. I'm not doing fucking Ichimonji. Man. I wish it would just kind of reset automatically. Like other changes that you make, or any changes that you make in a reflection, you just reset. Like they don't apply once you head back to the outside, you know? That would be cool. Would certainly be a lot easier. For what we're doing, at least. God, this music is so good, though. That is the move. That's the set of moves. If we can't figure that one out, we're not beating this fight. Too early on that all the time. Shit. I I need to be wary of when he is continuing his attacks. That short sword combo there, I feel, has been less common. Maybe I need to just keep reminding myself of not getting over aggressive. You know, don't worry about... Let him be the initiator. Just so you know, Tarantula, the thing that I have told others, we are at the point here where if you have specific, like, as you're watching and you see, you know, specific things that I might be doing, like, oh, if he tried doing this a little differently, this might work better for him. If you have little suggestions, tips, anything that's standing out to you, somebody who has been through the challenge run that you've done, I'm all ears. I'm definitely not opposed to taking that sort of input at this point. But ultimately, I still got to do the learning. I still got to learn all the stuff. Identifying the problematic boss moves feels like a good first step. You got to at least know what's killing you, you know? You gotta at least know. Always forget, though. Gotta work that back into the muscle memory. Changing that in between fights. Too early? Are you serious? Too early. Why am I over anticipating that? Friendly pattern. Take it. God damn it. Wow, still too early. Shit. Let's stretch it out. Let's stretch it out. go again. Maybe I should just start with Divine Confetti. Just start with Divine Confetti and don't even worry about it. It's not like I'm gonna run out during the fight. It's like you have to go the same distance from either end of the menu to get to Divine Confetti, basically. Did I actually hit him? Think maybe I'm starting to recognize, not necessarily reacting correctly, but recognizing that 7-strike sequence. There is, it looks like he's got the short sword at his right. Like he kind of has, I don't know if there's if he runs to his right first, he starts it with a quick 1-2 from the short sword. And then, as he's dragging the spear behind him, he drags the spear, or pulls the spear through for a follow-up. That's the third. And then I don't quite know where it goes from there, but that feels like the start. And I really just need, it's like a 1-2 3. And I'm over anticipating the third, I think, for sure. But I'm also not reacting in time to the 1-2. Good job not panic drinking there. Some of those were not panic drinks, some of them were. I'm trying to get a little more non-panicky. You can't let him punish the panic, but it's so easy. So easy to do. There's some progress being made though. Sekiro. See, the thing, that's where the Divine Confetti does, I think, throw things off, is my counter attack. I did panic drink there. My panic, or not my panic drinking, my counter attacks with the Divine Confetti, I think, are slower. Everything is wrong here. Yeah, everything about that was wrong. So I don't know if Divine Confetti is how I want to do phase 1, because it does, it feels like, tell me if I'm wrong here, but it feels like it is slowing down my counterattack. And it's allowing him enough time to do his own counterattack. That's what it felt like happened there. Let's try it again. We need to do a little bit of science. But if that is the case, then we'll stick with the Akos sugar in phase 1. Or we'll just block all 3 of those. Just do the whole sequence of deflects. That's the other answer, is don't try to counterattack. Well, maybe not. That was actually an okay counterattack there, so maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Goddamn. Love this pattern. That's the winning pattern there. So you cannot pause when you're on the ground. That's interesting. I don't think I ever knew that. So it's maybe better to go with the pause there. I was thinking I might pop the confetti and then pause. But you can't pause during one of your like cooldowns, like when you're taking an item or when you're interrupted or something. Like it only lets you pause when you could otherwise do an action, is what I'm reading there. Too long. The delay sometimes on those spear swings is just, why am I reapplying confetti? God damn it! early. And then I'm too late on that one. This sequence here is going to be the death of me. It's already been the death of me. I don't know how many times, but I gotta think like 80% of my deaths in phase 2 have been due to that stupid combination. He does not like you using that mortal draw. Does he react in a specific way to me using mortal draw? Do we know? Is that a thing? Because it seems like, you know, that's a thing, right? Is the bosses will react to certain things that you do. I don't know if there's a specific one for mortal draw or if it's just combat arts. Confetti seems okay in phase 1. I think I was just thinking that my it felt like my counterattack, like it feels like it does a little bit of a flourish sometimes, like a spin to your sword, but maybe that spin to your sword is always there and I just see it when I have Divine Confetti attached. When there's Divine Confetti on the sword, it actually is visible. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, we could do both this and the sugar. I might have enough time to do both of them. Wait, why did it already wear off? Is it because I did the Phoenix Lilac? Did it cancel my Divine Confetti? If so, that kind of sucks. Please drink. Oh, I thought I was too late. He seems to be blocking it when you use it post Makiri. Blocking what? The mortal draw? Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point. So not a great spot to use it, because we want to get the vitality damage, right? You had this issue in headless fights. Don't want to use both of those at the same time. Projective force does coat your blade. That's interesting. Does it do it with any of the umbrellas? Because we're only getting that special cool-looking projected force when we use the Phoenix Lilac. But it sounds like maybe it does it with any umbrella. Oh, but Tarantula says use the magnetic umbrella when you buff with Divine Confetti. If that's the case, let's definitely do that. Because I'm all for it looking cool, but I don't want it to cancel out my Divine Confetti. Okay, we're in the phase transition here, right? So we need to use Divine Confetti. Okay, I at least that was the first time where I actually said to myself, okay, here comes the combo. Here comes the big the 7-piece combo. I didn't necessarily deal with it correctly, but I knew it was coming.
Shit, there was supposed to be a deflect there.
That's it. That's the one. Okay, we also could run away. We do have the option to run away, just similar to Genichiro's 7-strike combo. We could run away. I'm out of his spirit emblems. Okay, so he does an Ichimonji in that phase. I feel like that's the first time I've seen that. And I definitely dodged too soon, because I kind of was thrown off. Oh, there's an Ichimonji here, which I could maybe take advantage of just like I do in phase 1. Maybe. Oh, hey, that's the splat. Okay, good to know. So we can use the magnetic umbrella, hopefully, and it doesn't cost us our... We're just going to go ahead and use both this and the sugar, because why not? Right? We'll go a few more attempts, and then we will take a break. Get a quick hydrate, though. This is fun.
Sekiro.
He lets us get away with both. Bit early. Die. Oh no, that's fine. Right, we had the right umbrella this time. Oh, early. Not bad. Fucking sweep. I don't know what I was doing there. I thought I was drinking. Fuck. Fuck. Still, that is such a long delay. What? Oh my god. I think there's progress being made there, because I'm starting to. I think he definitely moves to his right, our left. There's like a sidestep. There's another boss that does something similar. Was it Genichiro? Maybe it's Owl. I'm not sure, but he's definitely taking a step to the side, and you can see him holding the short sword down to that side. And that's where my muscle memory feels like it's finally starting to kick in. And I'm identifying that as, okay, here comes the 1, 2, 3. Just gotta time it. Just gotta time it now. Holy shit. There was some stuff there that was beautifully done, Johannan, and it's good that it was visible to somebody watching. There was some good stuff happening there in Phase 2. We've just got to start putting it all together, keep the focus going. You should start getting used to Yashariku. I'm pretty confident you'll manage. Interesting. Interesting. Can you answer? I do want to ask one question. Maybe I've asked this before, but I don't remember what the answer was. Does Akko's sugar and Yashariku's sugar, they increase your attack power? Does attack power affect posture damage? Obviously, it would affect vitality damage, but does it also affect posture damage? Genichiro would probably be right. They do share some moves for lore reasons. I just don't remember what move it is, but I feel like he's got something similar. It should. Does that include posture damage done by properly timed deflects? It would affect vitality and posture. So if you're doing perfectly timed deflects while you have a Yashariku's sugar or Akko's sugar, you would do increased posture damage. Is that correct as well? I think you might be right, Tarantula. We might be able to manage it in Phase 1. I'm not so sure about Phase 2. Fuck, I forgot to switch. Forgot to switch, and now everything is thrown off. Now everything is thrown off. Too late. Too early. Too late. Why did I think that was a sweep? Why in the world would I ever think that was a sweep? Can't do this. I thought I waited long enough so that I wouldn't do a second mortal draw. I did not mean to do a second mortal draw there. That was supposed to be just a regular R1. God damn it. The other advantage to doing Yashiriku's is that we could give ourselves more spirit emblems, theoretically. And maybe that's worth having more spirit emblems, being able to go into phase 2. We could try it. We did say we might think about using the Tonto, and maybe now's the time, because we have some fumbles in phase 1, but we're feeling a lot more comfortable with it. So Tarantula's saying that attack power is tied to the opponent's posture and vitality. Deflects increase the opponent's posture damage. There is a relation there. It makes sense. It doesn't necessarily... I wouldn't say it intuitively made sense to me at first, because when I first started playing, and maybe for a lot of my time playing Sekiro, I have just thought that this is vitality damage. Because, of course, in classic FromSoft fashion, they don't spell things out. They don't make things explicit in the in-game menu. But I think from watching others use Yashiriku's Sugar, it does feel like they are doing significantly more posture damage. Attack power effects maybe would be better than tied to. Sure, I can get down with that. Let's try it this way and see. Let's see how badly this goes.
Sekiro.
That did feel like a faster phase 1, for what it's worth. Now, I am, you know, it would be nice to have a heal here, which means I'm probably going to take a pellet instead of Divine Confetti. Let's first switch this. I think we take a pellet, though. I mean, we could take some rice, right? We are in the whatchamacallit here. We could also take Divine Confetti now. Whoa, what is that? Did I seriously not take any vitality damage throughout all that? I thought for sure my deflect spamming would have gotten me in a lot more trouble. He's coming with a follow-up sometimes. That's the move. I am still reacting too early. Finally. I'm not spamming the roll button. I need to be spamming roll there to safety roll. Fuck. Okay, even spamming the safety roll there. Okay, we're getting better at the early parts of that attack, but there is still the delay. The delay on those halberd swings is just so brutal. Urgh. But it's, you know, it's delayed enough in some instances, and then it speeds up in others. Like, goddamn, that's a tough one to learn. We should probably take a little break. Hell yeah, I see a hell yeah in chat. There was some good stuff happening there. We're starting to make some things happen. There's some rumbling going on in phase 2. But still so far to go, it feels like. Okay, we'll take that, though. Take that into the break. See if we can give the hands a little breather here and get back to it in just a second. Let me make... All right, we back. Let's get back to it. Matt is still here. Had to make breakfast. Chaffle BLTs. Goddamn. Joy, have you seen... Joy, if you're still here, have you seen the chaffles that Matt has been making? My God, do they look delicious. I've got to get me some of those. My chaffles were never even close to that amazing looking. You got to make some... we got to get Matt to make some posts on r/keto recipes. That first phase was perfect. Tarantula, I could really tell the difference. I could really... let me get back to... turning my controller on. That's the problem. My controller apparently... I don't know when I did this, but I guess I adjusted my Steam settings or something, so my controller does shut off a lot more quickly than it used to. Oh my goodness. Send Joy the picture you sent me the other day, Matt. You will be probably drooling like I was. Maybe the chaffle tech has improved, but goddamn, they look so good. Okay, let's focus back in. Let's get to this. I like this start. This start feels pretty good with the Tonto into the Yasharikus, giving us the extra spirit emblems. That felt really nice. Things kind of fell apart in phase 2 before we got to use all our spirit emblems, but having those extra mortal draws, I think is going to be pretty clutch. We just have to iron out getting our health back. It feels pretty good to use a rice ball. The trick is we are eventually going to want to do this in... We're eventually going to want to do this in, you know, in the actual game, where I am very hesitant to use things like rice balls, but we can always use like a pellet or something, you know. So we should still be working toward a repeatable strategy. But I can definitely tell the difference. He is getting into the orange on the posture meter so much more quickly. Jesus Christ. I mean, if we do it, look, we maybe don't even need a heal, actually. We might not even need a heal. I'm going to take the Divine Confetti this time, and I'll work in a pellet somewhere else. Maybe I'll run away and do the pellet. Let's see if we can do this here. We'll do our Confetti. We should have time to do that. And then we take a pellet. Okay. Okay, we got to start, I think. I think we've got to start to things. I just hate when he backs off and his posture goes back to full immediately. Stop chilling, dude. Stay in the fight with me. Stop chilling. How do I get him to stop chilling? How do we do that, chat? I guess this is where Mortal Draw comes in. Because we damage his vitality, then he can't chill. Or when he chills, he doesn't bring the posture back. Well, I'm not supposed to... Oh, I didn't. Okay, I thought I was going to do a Mortal Draw there, but I apparently let go of L1 in time. Didn't think I was gonna get that. I'm going too early on some of those. That's the 1, 2, 3. Late. Okay, I think I am pretty consistently late on the 4th. The 4th is where I am starting to scuffle. So we got to work on that. Not bad, not bad. Dude, that was great. Got our posture broken at a pretty fortunate time, too. Shit. I thought I could get a heal, right? I thought I could get a heal. Him going to the overhand. Him going to the overhand is almost always a heal opening, but it wasn't there. I'm not sure if there's a cue or a tell that lets me know when he's going to do the short sword follow-up after the overhand. If there is, feel free to tell me. That felt like a pretty solid phase 2. There's some good stuff happening there. That did... I was wondering if you saw that. The hill did block the Glock shot, which was fortunate. I think my posture was still broken during that. Taunt him with the select button. That might have been the best phase 2 yet. I'm loving... This is the start. Tarantula, you might have had the most clutch suggestion yet of working in the Yashiriku's sugar, at least for phase 1. Because we have gotten so much more consistent at phase 1, and when you are consistent, when you actually are consistent and hitting your deflects on time, Yashiriku's is pretty dang OP. So I love that. What I think I will do... No, we'll keep what we had. We'll keep what we had. Let's just get back to it. I mean, we're almost getting to the point where we might want to give the real fight a shot. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because we're doing it on extra hard mode with the reflection, right? We're practicing with the training weight.
Sekiro.
When you don't get your deflects on time, though. Okay. I have still not recognized... I'm thinking whenever he goes to a perilous blow in this phase, that it's a Makiri counter. Okay. That one move there is the one that I am still not good at deflecting, because he's a little too delayed. The way I think I've been counteracting it is I've just been attacking him first. And maybe that's still the better strategy, is just be a little bit more aggressive at the very beginning. So that he doesn't... So I'm not waiting on him to try to hit that deflect. Head him off at the pass.
参れ関野
Fifth one is delayed. So as soon as I get the correct timing on the fourth one, then I go too soon on the fifth. Guess I Makiri'd too early. We've been hitting that. We've been hitting that Makiri so often. Guess I did it too early. Way too early. Okay. It was more obvious to the observers than it was to me.
参れ関野
Fuck. Finally jumped over that. When it goes wrong like this, I feel like restarting. I am just late on everything. Fuck this attempt. Fuck this attempt. I'm out. When you literally miss every single easy deflect, you know it's not happening. Just get me out of here. All the ones that have just been automatic. It's like, nope, nope, nope. Nope. You can do this, Akinar. Thank you for the encouraging words, Tarantula. I'll take the energy. I'll take the positive energy. Try to keep the focus. Try to keep those deflects happening on time. It's rough out here, though, man. It's rough out here.
参れ関野
If I can get you into this pattern, we're probably going to have a good day. And that happens if I get those to flex. Just that one deflect, that's all I need. I thought I missed it. Thought it was too early. Think I got a little lucky there. Fuck. I really wanted to heal there, but hesitation is defeat. Finally! That's maybe the second time that we've actually done that sequence with some level of proficiency. I need to heal, please. Fucking. If I'd healed on time, maybe I would have gotten away with that. Okay. Things are happening. Maybe should have healed. Phase 3, folks. Phase 3. I don't remember what to do here. No idea what to do. This is where we're supposed to have Mist Raven or something, but I'm out of Spirit Emblems. So I'm just gonna have to rely on the regular responses. Don't remember what to do there. I should not be doing this without Spirit Emblems. Fuck. Could also just dodge. That sequence stays the same. That move is new. Okay. I have a res. I have no heals. Well, I have a heal in my menu, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Somehow, I don't know how I decided to point the joystick to a diagonal direction there when trying to do a Makiri counter. Phase 3, folks. Phase 3. Holy shit. Okay. Big time progress. Big time progress. Tree, please. Was the tree getting in the way there? I was a little too focused. The tree was not in my... It did not register on my radar. Phase 3 time. Hype indeed. Sakura Dance is free? You lie. Sakura Dance costs 1, my dude. Sakura Dance costs 1. Now, maybe what you're saying is it's like Mortal Draw, where you can still do it for free, and you just, you know, you still float, which is maybe the important part. If that's the case, we could switch to that. Switch to the Sakura Dance for Phase 3, so we have an ability to float off the ground. Yeah. So we could just treat Lightning Reversal the way that I was treating, you know, the final phase of Inner Genichiro, where I was just dodging. And we did that a couple times here. The problem is, how do you dodge? Because sometimes he comes with the vertical lightning, and sometimes he does the horizontal lightning. So Lightning Reversal would obviously be the ideal. No, you need to reverse the lightning. Dodging will not hurt the boss. You need to hurt the boss. Fair point. Fair point. I mean, so we could do Lightning Reversal the way that we normally do, right? Just the standard old jump in the air. If we still have Spirit Emblems, we can switch to Sakura Dance. But the way that went there, I loved how Mortal Draw was working. What do you think, folks? Should we pull the trigger? We're using Mortal Draw in that second phase a lot. The question is, would we be using the Empowered Mortal Draw? Because Empowered Mortal Draw is a charged move, isn't it? You have to hold down L1, R1. So that would definitely change the timing. It's not like we would be able to do everything exactly the same. And I can think of a few instances there where we just barely interrupted him as he was about to counterattack. But we beat him to the punch and interrupted with the regular Mortal Draw. I recommend getting good at the Lightning Reversal, if not using the Sakura Dance. Sure. And that's what I've always done anyways. So I'm definitely the most comfortable with going for lightning, just a regular old Lightning Reversal. Rubs hands with evil intent, do it. That's 12, all 12 of my skill points there, Johannan. The only 12 skill points I'll ever have. I'll never earn any more. There's really not too much else. We're eventually going to earn everything anyways, you know? That's the only bit of hesitation, though, is the fact that this is going to take more time to do. We might have the time to do it, you know? When we're dodging behind him after his big overhand, there's quite a bit of time. Bang, bang, bang. Pull the Mortal Draw trigger. I do have just exactly enough, Johannan. Since we talked yesterday, I have... Off camera, I was getting my reses back, and I just decided to keep grinding and go to the next skill point. So we have exactly... We would need 5 for the Empowered. We would need 4 for Living Force. That's 9. And then to get Living Force, we just need to get 3 into Nightjar / Reversal. So we have exactly 12. Tarantula wants to get the heal buff, huh? Or are you being sarcastic? The heal buff would be not bad. You know, healing is for nerds. We could also just keep going the way we've been going. We're doing good things. We made it to phase 3 finally. Not getting hit is for the killers. Just don't get hit for it. I'm gonna think it over a little bit more. I almost want to go back. I almost want to go straight to the normal fight. I almost don't even want to go back to the reflection.
参れ関野
Early. Where the hell are you going? Where the hell were you going? Let me just run over by this tree. Maybe Ishin has a special, you know, fondness for this tree that we don't know about. Come on. Just a little off. Just a little off on all of them. Hello. Okay, what do we do at this phase? This is where we go Sakura dance, right? Do I do anything else? I don't know if I have time to do anything else. I'm just gonna go into the fight. I should have. Well, that went completely wrong. I jumped instinctively, thinking that I had a you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Whoa. Can I please get off the ground? Okay. We got more learning to do, but we made it back to phase 3. I tried not to overthink there, Johannan. I don't think that was a... I don't think we overthought in that instance. We just reacted incorrectly. I thought there was a sweep coming, right? So we haven't seen lightning reversal this whole time. I have no muscle memory for lightning reversal. What I have muscle memory for is, like, that lightning reversal feels like a sweep attack, or similar to it. And so I jumped, which is not the worst, except I jumped too early. And then I tried to do Sakura dance, and it was just all wrong. It was just all wrong. Now the real fight, we'll see. We'll see how much longer it takes us to learn phase 3, but that feels pretty good. We made it through phase 2 with plenty of spirit emblems, if we're going to use Sakura dance. That felt really good, though. Even killers get hits, too, sometimes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Now the real fight. Going for the real fight, now that we've made it to phase 3. We could. We have plenty of Yashirikus. We're only using Yashirikus at the beginning of the fight. We could do that. Let's give it a shot. No, it's not. I understand. I have the right idea, Matt. The rational right idea. I understand that you don't have to jump and do Sakura dance. That's not what I tried to do there. What I did is I reacted to what I thought was a sweep attack. And so I jumped. Then, in the middle of that, I realized, oh, this is not a sweep attack. This is lightning reversal time. So now I need to do Sakura dance. The problem is I had already jumped. So what I need to be doing there is recognize lightning reversal, go to Sakura dance. Easier said than done when you haven't done it at all this whole time. I do have to fight Genichiro in the real fight. That's true. Does that change things? It doesn't change me using Ichimonji at the beginning. We use that for Genichiro. And I don't think I would use Yashirikus for Genichiro. So I would probably just use nothing. Or take an Akko's. It doesn't change everything, but it might change some things. It just means that I don't want to do this at the very beginning of the fight. So, but I definitely do still use Ichimonji at the during the Genichiro part. So, okay, why don't we give it a shot here? Maybe a few shots at the regular fight. Now, I may do some dying here to Genichiro because we got to relearn all of a sudden, get back in the flow of this fight. We'll see how this goes. Gonna get my pause broken. Nope. Okay. I'm kind of lucky I didn't get grabbed there. I don't know how I didn't. He feels so much slower. So much slower than fucking Sword Saint. Almost ready to start over here. We haven't died though. We haven't died. Now we've died. Now we might start over. I think I will start over. I'm gonna stick to what I did yesterday. I do not want to use a res against Genichiro. That just is not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that happen. I don't need it as badly, but I don't want to start out on this foot. I don't want to start out on that bad of an opening sequence. You gotta just switching gears, man. Switching gears to a slower fight is, ugh. Why did I drink? Okay, you're just gonna give me a free hit there. I'll take it.
Sekiro.
Too late. We'll get Mortal Draw. We'll get our Divine Confetti, and then I will back up for a pellet. I didn't get the Divine Confetti. Oh well. No! God damn it. Fuck me. What went wrong there? Just poorly timed to flex. That's what went wrong. Yeah. Gotta get back in the focus of having Genichiro in there mixes things up, right? It mixes up your rhythm. It changes things just enough. Getting that flow state back. Easier said than done. Didn't have to use one of our reses, though. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Fuck you, Genichiro. Why can't you just let me fight the Sword Saint? Why must you be an asshole?
俺がアシナを生かす
Genichiro, way of the asshole. Please heal. Too early. Everything is too early with this guy. I don't remember this fight. I don't remember this fight. We could practice the reflection way of Tomoe. Oh, God. This sucks. I want to fight Sword Saint. The one positive is I could tell when we did fight Sword Saint. It was a lot easier. It was a lot easier to get the posture to stick. He was not recovering posture nearly as quickly. Dude, how is he hitting me with these arrows? Fuck me. Oh, come on. I said it. I'm not going to use a fucking res against Genichiro. I'm not doing it. Sticking to it. We're not using a res on Genichiro. It's not going to happen. Motherfucker. I gotta focus in. It's the classic. Not focus because I'm not taking this guy seriously. Because I want to get to Sword Saint. You gotta take everything. You gotta take Sekiro seriously 100% of the time. Okay, so we don't have the time to do it. We don't have the time to do it. The timing is different in the real fight. That's annoying. Could have sworn I pressed B. That was cool. Come on. Fuck. The fucking mortal draw. I couldn't get out of the mortal draw stance to get the death blow. I guess my mistake there was going for the second mortal draw. Because I should have... He was so close to dying, and so I went for the second mortal draw. Thanks, Unseen Aid. And then I just couldn't get out of the mortal draw to get the finishing death blow. Base 3 in the real fight for the first time, though. Now you're too powerful. God damn it. The vitality damage seems to rack up faster out here. Yeah, and posture damage. Like, even if he hasn't taken that much vitality damage, the posture damage is sticking so much more easily than it does in the reflection. Dang. There is part of me that wants to get a little more practice with phase 3 before we do this, but because we've used one of our reses now, I could just use a Jizo statue to get it back. So Tarantula, the only problem is that when I went to use Yashariku this time, like I had been doing in the reflection, I tried Tonto and then Yasharikus, and before I could even pop the Yasharikus, he was on me. Like, he went into his move that he does sometimes to punish an Estus. So I don't know that we can do like I've been doing, Tonto into Yasharikus consistently in the real fight. Like, the positioning is whatever, slightly different. However it's slightly different. What am I trying to say here? It is slightly different than the reflection. And you have less time, it feels like, coming out of the Genichiro portion. But you're saying to use Yasharikus in phase 2. I don't know if... maybe that's what you're saying. I'm not sure if I'm that bold. Run backwards right at the start or something? We could try it. We could try it. We can always pop Jizo statues if we want to get our reses back quickly. We've got plenty of Jizo statues. Don't be afraid to use your items. You could even use them in the battle. Imagine doing that. I'm using the wrong fucking thing. God damn it. Almost feel like restarting. Fuck. Fuck. I'm starting this over. Starting this over. Abort. Abort. Oh no, you're totally fine, Tarantula. Backseat. Your level of backseating is totally fine. You're giving suggestions, and I always just look at them that way as, like, suggestions. They're options that I can choose to employ or not. Please get the fuck up. Fuck this. To be fair, I don't think I was actually rolling. I was like deflecting. It's one of those things I've still to this day not completely figured out with Sekiro is when am I actually able to just deflect my way back to standing up? Or when do I have to actually roll? Because it didn't feel like I needed to roll there. And I thought it was one of those situations where I just need to deflect to get my stance back, but clearly that was not the case. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Fuck you. Fuck. I didn't get the first hit. I've got to get the first hit. Not, what am I doing drinking? Fuck me. Oh, I'm losing focus, dude. I'm getting frustrated and I'm losing focus. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I am getting so frustrated right now. I'm gonna go back to the reflection. Because I'm also worried about phase 3. Like, we need to get more reps in phase 3. I just have to get more reps in phase 3. There's no way around it. I'm gonna use a Jizo statue. We're gonna get all our reses back. And we're just gonna go to phase 3. Or back to the... We're gonna go back to the fight here. And we're just gonna do like we were doing before. Try to keep the flow. We'll get to the real fight when we get to it. But I've got to beat the reflection. I gotta learn phase 3. It is so nasty, though, to put Genichiro at the beginning of this, after we've done all the Sword Saint practice. Okay, he's getting into different patterns here that I'm not recognizing. Gotta refine that flow. Gotta refine that flow. I'm okay with him doing that. Because that leads to this pattern. Thought I wasn't going to get there for a second. We'll switch to Mortal Draw. We'll take our confetti. Back off for a drink.
Too early. Way too early. Too early. Too late. Fuck. I've gotten out of the rhythm that I had with his short sword attacks. I really felt in the flow state with those short swords. And then going to fight Genichiro has completely thrown it off. Got to get it back. Let's stretch it out for a second. Here's a ridiculous idea that actually might work. Fight Corrupted Monk or any other easier boss a couple times and then return to Ishin. Maybe. But I feel like my recent, just now having to fight Genichiro and learn a completely different timing has thrown off the Ishin fight. We're going to have to deal with it, right? If we're going to beat this, we've got to go through Genichiro. So I don't know how we do this. It's just a learning process. There's no easy way. There's no easy way through it. I definitely do need the stretch. Getting a little tense over here. Proper breathing, a few deep breaths, get the oxygen back to the brain. When I was practicing the gauntlets, I would just start from the beginning every time. Makes the preceding fights super consistent. Maybe, but my philosophy has always been you gotta master the final boss first, because that's the one that you see the least amount of times. If you're just going from the beginning every single time, then you're only getting a limited amount of reps against the guy that you haven't beaten yet. There's you know, multiple valid approaches, and it oftentimes depends on the player. I like the ideas, though. Oh, don't mistake my frustration for not having fun. Yes, I'm getting frustrated, but I'm also having fun. So, don't worry about that. Like, I understand this is all just part of the boss grind. Really? Let's fucking go. I don't have Sakura Dance applied. I didn't switch to Sakura Dance. I should have done Mortal Blade there. Fuck, he comes back. The backswing. Damn it. I thought I had an opening to drink. Did not. Progress. Progress. Successful Sakura Dance. Imagine if we had actually switched to Sakura Dance at the phase transition. We might have had not one, but two successful lightning reversals. That was fun, folks. That was fun. There is also something to be said, Matt, going back to what you were talking about earlier. I do remember in Hollow Knight, before I realized that I could go to the Hall of Gods and actually practice a boss that I hadn't beaten yet, going through P4 so many times to get to the final boss, I really got good at that sequence of bosses. Watcher Knights and Soul Tyrant are like doing those. I'd have to get de-rusted to do those on like Radiant or something now, but it would not take me very long because I have those fights have gotten so comfortable. So there is something to be said about that. 1 second. Phase 2 might actually be harder if you have Sakura. No, I love the way we're doing Phase 2 with the Mortal Draw. It's perfect. I think we've got the strat that we want to follow. Everything about this strat feels right. I just need to remember what I'm doing at the phase transition from 2 to 3 is switching to Sakura Dance. We go again. Let's see if we can make it true legitness, Tarantula. True legitness will be when we get the win. We get the win, and then we're golden. Or at least a few more successful lightning reversals, you know? Like, if I'm correctly identifying the lightning reversals and properly doing the Sakura Dance, that might be enough for me to say, you know what, let's go to the real fight now. We don't necessarily have to say victory in the reflection is the ultimate goal. I just need a little more bit, a few more reps in Phase 3. A little bit more of feeling comfortable with Phase 3. And that last round was a good one. You mean Phase 2 is harder than Phase 3 if you're using... Oh, you're saying that Phase 3 should be easier overall if you are using the Sakura for the lightning reversal. I can see that. Instead of Mortal Draw, you could do an uncharged Dragon Flash. I would love to play around with other combat arts at some point, but I think we're deep enough in the game plan now, Tarantula. I appreciate the suggestion as always. Feel free to keep suggesting things. I feel like I'm locked in on a game plan now. I have a level of comfort with this game plan that I don't want to deviate from. So that will be for perhaps the future. If we revisit this fight again.
Sekiro.
For now, we've got our game plan. I guess I should use the umbrella there. He so seldomly uses that move. Hoping he goes into clock there. Fuck. There we go. Shit! The last one broke me. Ooh, how did I not get hit? How the hell did I not get hit there? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I was gonna blow a gasket if I had that miss again. Wow, that is really consistent. Fuck. God damn it. Out of Spirit Emblems. What happened? I don't know what happened there. Shit. Shit! Did I run out of Spirit Emblems and then somehow didn't get the lightning reversal because of that? I don't know what happened there. But my oh my, we strung together 3. Soccer Dance is pretty good for that. Yeah, Soccer Dance pretty good against the lightning reversal. Not a bad call, Matt. Not a bad call. In that case, all you need is like 2 to 4 emblems for phase 3. We needed a little more than that time. Maybe I should be more conscious of that. Try to not dip below 6, just to kind of give me a little buffer. No emblems equals no reversal. Okay. So damn close, Tarantula. Yeah. So what we do is we make sure we don't go under 6. We try to make sure. Like maybe there's a world where I switch back to Ichimonji to get my, to do a move. To take advantage of the opening when he goes for the overhand swing in phase 2. We're getting there. We're getting there. Man. Let's do one more. One more. At least one more. I need to switch back. I forgot to switch to Ichimonji. Hold on.
Sekiro.
Shit, what happened? He responded. That's what happened. He countered. Oh, fuck me. I should not go for this, the follow-up hit there. Fuck. You guys are thinking we should do Tonto in between 1 and 2? There were parts of that that were pretty clean, Tarantula. It's so easy for this to go off the rails. It's just one of those fights. Between 2 and 3. Too bad it's not like Taurus Demon where he just back jumps off the cliff, I know. No cliff cheese in Sekiro. Between 2 and 3. Because don't we need to, if we're using Tonto, I kind of need to heal, don't I? Do I have time to do both of those things? We can try. And then we're a little more carefree about spending mortal draws in phase 2. I did not switch back to Ichimonji, did I? I did. I was already there. Oops. Because I switched at the end of phase 2 when I was getting low on emblems. As soon as he went to the Ashina cross stance, I should have just let him do his move. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's figure out what let's make this opening consistent. We got to make this as consistent as possible. For sure, Mortal Draw definitely is using the emblems in second phase. I know that. And I held back on Mortal Draw there because I wanted to have emblems going into the last phase. If you Sakura the first attack, you could heal while he's stunned. Is it guaranteed that he opens with a lightning attack? Is that kind of like a guaranteed starter for phase 3?
Sekiro!
I'm over anticipating the short sword. Sloppy. Late on these deflects now. Drank when I should be Makiri countering. Boy, I was barely hanging on by a thread through that whole phase. We're at the 3-hour mark again. We're at the 3-hour mark again, and that's usually around the time when it's like, either I need another break, or we need to call it a stream. And I don't want to give up just yet. I don't want to give up just yet, Tarantula. You think it's like 90% of the time his opener? Okay. Let's take a break. Let's take a little break. Let me take a breather. Buy a break. You can do this. Thank you for the encouragement. Alrighty, let's get back to it here. Fix myself a little diet soda. Get a little caffeine here. And, see if we can push to the finish line. Turn my controller back on as well. There we go. So, theoretically, the game plan is to switch to Sakura Dance, as well as use a Tonto right away? That's the part I'm a little unsure about, if he's going to give me the room to do that. But then I do get the idea of reversing the lightning and taking a drink. That part makes sense to me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Sekiro.
I need to get the opening hit. This is the thing about this. If I'm doing this opener, I still have not made this consistent. This opener needs, the way that, so far, in order to get into the rhythm or the pattern that I find favorable, I need to get like the opening hit. I need him to deflect, and then I deflect his counterattack, and then from there we're into the pattern. But I haven't made that consistent yet. And that's another variable out there that's kind of, you know, you can get away with it here when you're doing the reflection, but it's just another thing when we go to do the real battle that I'm a little worried about. Because from here, we're good. Theoretically, we're good. I don't know what in the world. I got too close to him somehow there. Akalugi. Shit. One miss deflection. All it takes. Oh boy. I don't think it was an Ichimonji thing. I think it was just that I didn't dodge to the side of him. It's like I dodged into his hitbox, and so I ended up, like, plastered right next to him. Breaks are good, but they also mean you gotta refine the rhythm. Ring around the rosy.
Maire, Sekiro.
Where was my second Ichimonji? What in the hell happened there? I swear to God, sometimes the missed inputs. I'm not supposed to drink. Okay, redo this. My second Ichimonji just decided to, you know, I'm gonna take a break. You got this one. You don't need me on this fight. Oy.
Maire, Sekiro.
Lucky. Fuck. Hesitation is defeat. Motherfucker. Overall, still not bad. early. Where was there no swing? Fuck. Too early. Too fucking early. Fuck. Too late. No! Fuck me. Fuck. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Feeling like I might have lost it. Feeling like I might have lost it. We'll try a little bit more to get it back here, but I'm not sure. We might be at the point of diminishing returns, which is unfortunate. Because we were feeling good there. There was a lot to feel good about. Phase 2 is just really, really, really tough. My god. Just stay relaxed. Do your best and forget the rest. Easier said than done.
Sekiro.
What? Was I not pressing the left D-pad there? Hello? I'm pressing left D-pad, spamming it to get over to Yashariku's, and it's doing nothing. I was like, did my controller shut off or something? What's going on here? I'm fighting the hardest boss in the game, maybe. Interganicha was pretty hard. But one of the toughest bosses I faced, and I gotta fight the controller boss too? Come on. Come on. I want to get Yashariku's. That's what I want here. Nope. Just can that attempt. I don't know what's happening here, guys. I don't know what's happening anymore. It might just be the universe telling me it's time to take a break for the day. Maybe. What we will do, we will not... Well, I can't commit to that. Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay, now he's responding differently. How do we make this first part consistent? What do I need to do so that I can get this 100% repeatable? I don't know. Maybe there is nothing, because he's always going to do something different in response to whatever I do. What is the way to make this consistent? I thought I was onto something with just running at him.
参れ関野
Okay, we're in it now. We took a little bit of damage, but we're in it. Once we get here, we're probably good. Unless we do that. I'm missing the Odachi attacks now. I'm missing my timing on those. I was in such a rhythm on those attacks, and now I can't do one to save my life. That's the rhythm I need right there. But then he does that. He delays that little bit extra, and I'm fucked. I can't go for that extra hit. After the projected force, I have to just deflect again. We got the proper umbrella projected force thing there. Just don't go for the greedy hit. Oy, oy, oy. Was it on the controller 1000%? I mean, maybe we should just go and try to give a couple attempts at the real fight here. The problem is Genichiro gets back in the mix. Oh, frames. Oh, a little bit of hiccup in the frames. Okay. Overall, the stream has been totally fine, but I do see there's a little spike there. Even the game wants a break. The internet wants a break. The game wants a break. Why don't we try giving a shot at the real thing? We'll put ourselves on. I'm not sure, but I kind of want to. Now I'm at a point where I do kind of need a change of pace, because it doesn't feel great to regress in phase 2. But maybe we can solve that by going to an easier version of the fight, theoretically, which should be the real fight. Let's give it a shot. Or 2. Or 5. Frames behave.
参れ関野。
You son of a bitch. I'm supposed to be able to heal there. Shit. Oh, welcome in. Ergo Hash, I believe, is how you say that. Feel free to correct me. I know you've been checking out the Talos 2 videos. Hopefully you enjoyed the latest episode, which was posted this morning. And we're playing some Sekiro today. And you almost saw the most clutch of scrambles. Because that's what that was. That was just an utter and complete... I am shaking right now. I tried so hard to keep it together. I tried my best to keep it together. We scrambled to use every last item in our inventory there. And I thought I had it. Because when you go to heal, he does the overhand swing and you can dodge it. And then I just didn't dodge it on that last one. Oh, I know you all felt that one with me. I know you all felt that one with me. That was the one. But it also means we're a lot closer than the reflection leads us to believe. That was the last phase right there, Ergo. If we had pulled it, if we had somehow found a way to do just enough posture damage there, I just didn't have, I still don't feel like I have enough familiarity with that last phase to really, we've got phase 1 and it kind of feels like phase 2 now. I'm not 100% on phase 2. But I definitely feel so much more comfortable with that phase. And it's obviously a lot easier doing the real fight compared to the reflection. That was so freaking close. You came in at like a perfect moment. I'm screaming inside. Me too, Tarantula. Me too. Me too. Oh, I see all the comments here. And I totally, like, I could feel it. I was like, chat is with me on this. We're all in this together, and it's right there within our grasp. I don't know if I was one hit away from winning. Like, the vitality, it felt like his posture was still quite a ways away. The vitality was getting very close. I know, Azu, my rice ball. I want it back. I intentionally did take the one that I knew I still had one more in the bank. Because I want these to be there for when I need them in the reflections / gauntlets. So, like, I don't want to use this Jizo statue. I could have there, but I don't want to. And now I'm not going to want to use these. I could use just the regular rice, and I probably should. Chat, can you confirm for me? This is a real question. If we use this rice, can we just get more from the Divine Child? Is she just waiting for the harvest to happen because you have a rice in your inventory, and as soon as you're empty, she'll give you a new one? Or is it more complicated than that? I'm sure that was pretty comical, though. Rice ball, dead. Oh, you were hoping I would pull out a shuriken? Fuck. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh my god. Could we have clutched it out with a shuriken? Really? Was he that close? See if Kuro can whip you up another one. Not until New Game Plus. Plus, at this point, New Game Plus Plus. You were screaming for shuriken, huh? Man, I don't... I hate introducing new variables at this point. That's my only hesitation, is I just hate changing up the game plan this late, because we were so close. Now that I've kind of calmed back down and I'm not shaking anymore, I kind of just want to go back the way we had it. I can leave this on the bar. I don't have to switch prosthetic tools, so we'll put this here. Because he jumped. Dang. I've never internalized that lesson. I know it says in the shuriken that it's good against enemies that jump. But I've never, like, that's not muscle memory for me. Against anything in the game. I blame the Healing items. They are sus. Imagine if we had... I don't know if that would have done it. The extra healing. That 5 skill points into the extra healing. I don't think that would have made a difference, but maybe it would have. It's like in Bloodborne when you just need that little bit of damage to just start shooting. Okay, well, it's on the bar if we need it. It's on the bar. Just as a clutch item. I'll have it here. If I manage to clutch it out, I'm just a little... I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to try not to think about it. Let's get back. Let's try again. We're also going to be cognizant of the fact that we're coming up on the 4-hour mark. And we don't want to overdo it. Sure. Sure.
Sekiro.
Fucking Yashiriku's is still active. Okay. So we'll see if I can heal or not here. We're not healing. No, we are healing. God damn it. Waiting for you to use the Glock, my dude. Fuck. Shit, what the hell?
What did we do wrong there? What did we do wrong there? Not properly deflecting. Not properly deflecting. Has to be. Ah, I can go south so quick. And Genichiro tried to intimidate. It didn't quite work. Hopefully we can keep this going against Genichiro. I can pause to think, and maybe if things are going off the rails, if the flow state is not there, maybe I should embrace that. I try to not pause, just as a general rule, because I don't want to interrupt a flow. But if there's no flow, then you're not harming yourself. So, we'll see. It is an option. I appreciate the reminder. Good enough.
Sekiro.
No. Fuck. We still have not made the start of this phase consistent. Still haven't done it. Not there yet. I don't even need to heal, so do I use the Jesus statue now? No, not now. What am I thinking? Stop overthinking. I should have drunk. That's my opening to drink. Don't do the follow-up greedy swing. Fuck. Simply to induce that. That's the only reason to drink there.
Plenty of spirit emblems. Did the tree get in the way? Is that what's happening? Does he have a lightning rod protecting him? Shit. You done, son. Hell yeah!
Sekiro. Saraba.
Let's go! Baby! Got there. God, that feels good. God, that feels so fucking good. Oh my God, let's go, chat. We made it. Saint Ishin Ashina. Goddamn, what an amazing boss fight. And getting to do it, Charmless, Bell Demon. When you finally feel that flow, my God. My God. Oh. Boy, the lightning definitely... Yeah, once you are attuned to how to deal with the lightning, that Sakura dance is a move. I see the power of the Sakura dance. It's a good thing we beat Inner Genichiro. Or we wouldn't have access to that move, would we? Holy shit. GG's, Yohanan. GG's. Hermistaff, welcome. Welcome in. If you've been lurking, I hope you've enjoyed the boss grind. Because, my God, what a boss grind. Dude. Dude, Matt is right. GG's Tarantula. GG's Joy. Oh, these games cultivate perseverance. They should add it to the schooling programs. It's a different kind of perseverance. Because there is a different kind of, you know... It would be interesting to have, you know, to have like maybe a study done exactly what sort... I'm sure maybe there have been studies done already as to what sort of neural pathways or whatever dopamine or whatever chemicals are being released as you're going through this process. But man, holy shit, we did it. Ah. Ishin stays the top dog even in the face of death. Always mad respect to Ishin. Is he my favorite FromSoft character? I'll have to think about that one. He's a good one, though. Akana hype G. I see it, Joy. I see it in my mind's eye. I have to point out that healing almost killed you, but you made it work. It's true. Yet what I'm doing there, what I was doing there in my own defense, I'll have to go back and watch, but I don't think, for the most part, I was not panic healing. I don't think I was. It might have looked like it. Maybe I did. It's a little bit of a blur there. But I in phase 2 and phase 3, there's a conscious effort sometimes. Like you saw when I was over on the other side of the map in phase 2, I did a drink when I was almost at full health, simply to get him to do the overhand. He a high percentage of the time, if not guaranteed, responds with that huge overhand jump attack, which is the opening for Mortal Draw, or whatever the hell else you want to do. Dodge behind him and do what you want. So I was consciously trying to do that. The problem is those drinks were too late. A lot of them were too late to take advantage because, yes, the jump attack was happening, but if you're drinking too late, you're going to get tagged by it. You're going to get whacked by it. Oh, did you almost miss it, Matt? Got to be on the ball. Got to be tuned in. Oh my god. He is for sure your favorite video game NPC character. He is for sure up there for me. What a G. What a G. He doesn't have a missing eye. When we see him the rest of the game, when he's, you know, the Ishin that is on the brink of death, does he have a missing eye? Is there a story? I don't necessarily want to know the story right now, but is there a story behind this eye being, the left eye being gone? Or I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, somehow I missed exactly this little detail. Kuro laying there like, bro, hello? You gonna help me out? I almost forgot. That's true. We have an ending now. We have another ending to experience, so why don't we get to it? There's nothing else to do, right? There's nothing else to be done. Wolf, where are you? Why are you babbling to YouTube chat? Dragon Tears and Everblossom. We'll do this ending at some point. I'll probably end up doing it on my own. But this is the one we're doing now. You predict Demon of Hatred will not be as much of a grind. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, not 90% of the time you have time for that deliberate heal. But sometimes he catches you.
Namida. 最後の節を成敗いたす。人として生きてくだされ。
God damn. God damn, and the Sakura blossoms that fly out. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Damn, dude. What a scene. GG's, Wolf. GG's, Sekiro. He's off to see the world.
はい、
Maybe.
私も人として懸命に生き、そして死のうと思います。我が忍びがそうしてくれたように。エマ殿にもお世話になりました。
There you go. Purification ending attained. I like it. I like it. So cool. Salute. Salute to our boy Wolf, though. God damn, dude. He just... he kind of did the same move. Not quite the same as what Genichiro did. But there's a bit of an echo. Turning the Mortal Blade on himself. Because that was the whole idea, right? The fact that we took on this purification meant that we were the one that was going to have the immortality severed. Because we had already been... Because we shared the dragon's heritage. Which allows us to resurrect, of course. And because of that, we could stand in Kuro's place to sever the immortality. Very cool. Very cool. Sekiro to Kuro's Boogaloo. Let's go. Oh, that was great, chat. That was great. Holy shit. What a great culmination to our boss grind. And there's still more. God damn. I'm gonna be consulting with my Matt. I'll be consulting with Matt for the you know, no spoilers direction. Although no spoilers direction for whatever the next ending is gonna be. I do kind of want to take a look at... Let's see here. Okay, I was seeing if there were any other character names there in the credits that I didn't recognize. What was I in the middle of saying? We still do have Demon of Hatred. Demon of Hatred. Do y'all want to see the Demon of Hatred boss grind? Is that something y'all are interested in? Or would you rather just wait for me to get to whatever the this other ending is supposed to be in New Game Plus Plus? As a noob to FromSoft games, I never thought they had such storytelling, probably because I heard that most of the story in Dark Souls is scattered in the lore details. This game in particular, ergo, is quite different from Dark Souls. I've played all the Dark Souls games. I've played Bloodborne. Those all feel much like they're part of the same nuclear family. This game is much more of a distant cousin. It's a FromSoft game, but it deviates in so many ways from the Dark Souls formula, and I think for the good. One of those being that the storytelling in this game, it's still not completely explicit. It leaves a lot to be interpreted, or maybe a lot to the imagination, but it is way more, or I found it a lot easier to follow compared to Dark Souls. And I'm the kind of person that loves digging in to read the item descriptions in Dark Souls. I read all the items. I love it. But I really found the storytelling in this game very enjoyable. It's superb, and it's another reason, one of the many reasons why Sekiro is my personal favorite. Haven't played Elden Ring yet. We'll see how that goes. No spoilers on Elden Ring. The FromSoft cutscenes are rare, but usually very important and full of little details. I'll be wanting to watch. I might want to go back and watch the first ending that we got, as well as this one again, just to see some of those details. Yeah, I think it's more than fair to say Sekiro has the most coherent story of any FromSoft game, just like Joy said, yeah. One more bit of content left for one stream at least. Are you referring to Demon of Hatred or the whatever other ending is out there? Next, I think we choose to uphold the Iron Code. That is what I was thinking, or I figured that that was going to be part of it. I think Johannan had hinted at this, that there was like a significant choice that you had to make. And I do know at this point, I have been told that the choice that you make with Owl is actually a very significant one, in spite of what I had thought my first time through. Tarantula thinks Demon of Hatred would be fun to watch. Johannan, maybe not so much. Joy wants to go straight to the new content. Okay. Okay. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might do like some practice in the reflection with Demon of Hatred and see how it goes. I might do that a bit off camera. And yeah, the controller has pieced out here. What a great game, though. The music in that last fight and the music in the final cutscenes is some of my favorite. It's just so well done. That was great, folks. That was great. What a great way to cap off a 4-hour stream, which is not terribly long. We've done longer in the past with Dark Souls and such, but when you're taking on a boss like that, 4 hours is a lot. 4 hours is a lot. Do we have any more gauntlets? I'd rather watch that than DOH. Aha. We do not want to start playthrough 3 now. Let me make sure I click this carefully. We want to just keep it on no. We're not starting playthrough 3 now, so we say no. There are more gauntlets. Or, I mean, there's at least one more gauntlet. No spoilers, but I get the feeling, based on what people have commented, I get the feeling, I don't want any confirmation on this, my sense is that there's probably more than just Gauntlet of Strength Severance. Don't tell me. But this is one we have to do. Don't know who this boss is. I can probably guess. Now the question is, am I doing this Charmless Bell Demon? My thought had been, once I get to the end of New Game Plus Plus, once we get to the end of the like, doing the regular game on Charmless Bell Demon, my thought was, before going to New Game Plus Plus, get rid of Charmless, take back the charm, and maybe get rid of the Bell Demon and try the Gauntlet. Would you all find that fun to watch? Just do the regular Gauntlet without any of the Charmless stuff? There's a few different options, and I'm open to Matt says no more Charmless. Matt doesn't want any more suffering. You don't love the suffering? The suffering is just, you know, it's such a great part of the process. I should probably spend some of my 12 skill points, soon to be 13. We'll look at gauntlets again after we do the third ending? I don't know if I want to do that, because I do like the gauntlets. I might want to go to gauntlets before then. It's just a matter of do we do Charmless or not. I'll do some thinking about it. Y'all can let me know. Feel free to leave comments after the fact. And let's see. I will take the moment. If you are, if you have enjoyed the content here today and you are not already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, letting the YouTube algorithm know that you were a fan of what you saw and you liked hanging out, and that you want to see more of it. And I need to the next step is just for me to figure out what we're going to do next, because there's a few different ways the rest of Sekiro can go, and I'll just need to think about it. So that's all there is to it. Take off the weighted training clothing. Akana Hype G. I know more about it. I know more about it than you do. I'm not sure what I know more about, but once again, Joy, Matt, Yohanan, Tarantula, Ergo, Azu, if you're still here, everybody who's been hanging out, chatting, lurking, whatever you've been doing, thank you very much for joining me. We got the win against Ishin Ashina. Feels good. And we'll see where we go next with Sekiro. It's a fantastic game. I love it to death. And I kind of still want to keep playing it. So we'll find out. We'll figure out how that's going to take shape in the days and weeks ahead. Stay tuned, everybody. Thank you all very much for joining me. And I hope to see you in the next one.